Before we get into the montage, yes, I know this song is Japanese. Yes, I know the gun was inspired by Russia, but made in America with a shiny sling. The whole entire gun is cursed because it's inspired by Russia, made in America with a sling that is made in China. So I decided, why not add more curses onto this whole entire thing? And if you ever think about the AK-47, what do you also think about the AK-47? The Soviet Union, or what we call war crime people. You know what's also war crime people? The Imperial Japanese. Enjoy the montage.
要する海原の大波砕け散るところ常盤の松の緑国旗守礼の国秋津島有しゆ仙台
Hey, what's up guys, it's me, Ike from Arisaka Type 99, and I wanted to do a quick video on this. Now, this sight wasn't in the original video of the montage that you saw, and I really am not too familiar with AKs. From all the videos that I've seen, they've had their sights, like the red dot sights, or whatever in the middle, which is what I have right now. I'm no expert when it comes to the AK. From what I remember for the ARs, you have your sights as closest to your eye as possible. But for me, I know it might seem a little weird, but this literally makes me want to freaking die. I hate this sight. I bought it for 15 bucks, so I mean, you get what you pay for it. But this actually feels very good in my sight, my eyesight. So, long story short, let's do a little review on this. Now, I shot probably about 200 to 300 rounds from this, just overall. But in the video, the montage, I've shot about 100 of them. Now, this was my first time ever shooting the gun, and man, was it very good. Oh, did I say 200? More like 100, 125, sorry. I just rounded it out way, way far beyond what I meant to do. So, there's nothing in the chamber right now. It's on safety, and there is no magazine. For the video purposes, this is what a magazine looks like, and this is a 20-round magazine. Now, in the montage, I will say there was a 20-round magazine, and there maybe wasn't a 20-round magazine, but this is what one of the magazines look like. This is a Romanian one. A Bulgarian 20-round magazine. This is a banana clip style, and you'll see in a lot of AKs, they are banana clip styles. Even the one that this comes with from PSA, which is the AK we're reviewing in the title. I didn't want to announce it in the video again, because if you can read, you already know we're talking about the PSA GF3 or something like that, the third generation of AK-47s that PSA has made. Anyways, getting back on my point, I kind of lost my train of thought. But yeah, anyways, so in the montage, there was possibly a bigger than a 20-round magazine. But anyways, when it comes to this AK, the first time I shot it, it was very, very immaculate. My friend, who I may or may not post in a later part of the video, I will have to cover his face if I do end up putting in the video, because he does not like showing his face on the internet. Really likes this gun too. He actually likes this one so much, he says once he gets a little bit more spending money, he's going to plan on buying a AK like this. Maybe a PSA, GF3, maybe not, I don't know. So what happens when it comes to the kick? This has a decent amount of kick for an AK. Now, when you're doing the 1, 2, 3, you're doing it slow, it's easy to control, but after you keep, tapping, tap, 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 tap. It kind of gets hard to control, but with this GF3, what I've noticed is it's very accurate, even when I'm going fast. So I think in the video, it was somewhere around like 60 to 70 yards or something like that. When I was laying prone, I just kept shooting as fast as I can, mag dumping it for the montage video. And out of 20 rounds, I got 5 of them in the target with a pretty decent grouping range. Now in the video, when I was just mag dumping it, I was mag dumping it to mag dump for the video. So it wasn't even good looking, right? As you could see in the video, I was going like this. I was slowly going up and not controlling myself. Because the whole point of that montage is just to mag dump it all. So it has pretty good recoil, but it is very controllable as long as you go semi-slow with your shots. Now when it comes to the weight of this, I forget how much this weighs, but I would say this roughly weighs around probably 6 or 7 pounds, like your modern AR-15. Excuse me. This has I forget what they call, but it's the mount that you can put stuff on your side. So I bought a Picatinny rail mount thingy for this with a red dot sight on it. I can say I really do like this mounting system. My friend, for his Wazzer 10, bought a Picatinny dust cover, and those look pretty good, but I do like this type of thing that even though it is bulky, it is easily detachable, where I can just, you know, maybe take 2 or 3 minutes. I could just take this off and go with the iron sights. Now the iron sights on this thing are amazing. Even my friend, if I include in the video, you don't know what he kind of looks like, not face style, but body wise, says this is very good with the iron sights. He's actually very impressed with it. I haven't sniped with this at 100 yards or 200 yards, but from the 60 to 70 range that I did get, it is very good. Some of the things that I don't like about it right now. So one of the things I don't like about it right now is when it came to me, PSA gave me one of the worst gas blocks ever. I don't know how many rounds they shot through this. I think the average test is like 500 rounds now. That is coming from my butt. I don't know if that's 100% true, so don't quote me on that. But basically, this whole freaking gas tube, I got a 12 gauge cleaning rod, whatever, stuck it in it, and it came out pitch black. This came to me very, very dirty. Not even oiled up too. I had to do my own oiling up to it. So yeah, when you do get your PSA firearm, please clean it out. This thing right here was very dirty, and the rest was kind of dirty. And I want to explain how dirty it was, because I'm not good when it comes to explaining how dirty things are. But this did come to me dirty, so clean it when you get it. The second thing is, I did not like the colors that it came with. Now, this was $100 less than getting the color that I wanted, which is okay, whatever. The color that it came with is like the sand color, and I don't know. I just don't like brown on any of my guns. Green, cool. Red wood furniture, which I do plan on replacing with this whatever furniture. With red furniture, definitely want to. Black furniture, I just like it better. There is a place for it, like if we were going into the Middle East, or maybe we had to send a bunch of guns to Israel, the brown color that looks like sand would make a lot of sense, but that's just my viewpoint on it. Oh, bayonet lug. I do not have a bayonet for this. I do eventually want to get a bayonet for it, but with how things are, I gotta get like a very specific bayonet for it, and it will be kind of difficult, but worth it in the end, I think. So when it comes to modernizing your AK-47, well, that's one of the things. This is an AK-47. It's not like an AK-19 I think that's the 5.56 one. Or the new AK12s, even though those are kind of, let's just say, not good. Those are very modern. For you to modernize this would take a lot of work. For example, probably getting black furniture would probably be best if you're trying to modernize it. Now, this isn't particularly the AK47's fault, but another gripe that I have with this is that its magazines are super hard to carry. So I have this Vietnam one where I could carry one magazine or maybe two 20-round magazines, but it's still pretty tough. Or I can buy these Condor ones, which I'm probably eventually going to buy, where you could store 4 AR magazines or 2 AK magazines. So yeah, that's one of the bad things about the AKs, is that they have a super duper awkward magazine. I love it, but it's kind of awkward. Let's end this up on a good note though. This is a very Slavic gun, and I have abused it a little bit, but not too much because it's my baby. When it comes to the AR though, I can't really be too abusive with it. I don't know how to say it in any better way. But when it comes to the AR, you have to treat it like a delicate tool, because that's when it'll be the best. I have left this in the sun. I've probably dropped this a foot. You know, I've like dirtied it up a bit. It's clean now, but I've dirtied it up a bit, and it still works. With my AR-15, I got some mud in the receiver or a bolt carrier group, and it didn't function. This did function. It was like, you know, some small mud, nothing big, but it did function. Not 100%, but it was like functioning. So that's one thing I do like about the AKs, and they are right about the AKs. These are more durable. These are Slavic guns that are meant to throw just freaking lead down the range. So yeah, let's just end that off on a good note. Overall, would I recommend the GF3s? Yes. Get a GF3 if you can, especially with this whole freaking political climate that we're in, fellow gun YouTubers and fellow gun enthusiasts, firearm enthusiasts. It's just crazy out there, man. They are wanting to tax these 1,000%. That's the reason why I got this dang thing, because they wanted to tax us 1,000%, and I was like, oh, I better get it now just in case if that passes. It didn't pass, and I doubt it'll ever pass. But hey, get yours while you can right now, because once the government starts coming for these, you're gonna wish you had one of these. Because I love my Mosin. The Mosin's not going to be the best when it comes to, let's just say, protecting yourself.